Welcome to Blackpool Tower. Yes, we're standing at the top of the tower. Please excuse the wind noise. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's quite windy up here. Now, sadly, last time we come, it was absolutely hammering down with rain, but we could go up to the top levels. However, today we can't. This is as far up as we are allowed to go at this level here. So we're taking the views here. We want to take you on the skywalk as well. Obviously the glass floor downstairs, which we come past to come up here. You've seen some entrance bits and pieces. Obviously the tower hasn't changed too much. There was a new film a couple of years ago for the 125th anniversary. As you look out onto Blackpool Football Stadium, the town down there, of course you might be able to see in the background the big one. It is super windy today, but I have seen the big one going around. Bit shocked about that, to be honest with you. Bit shocked about that. Now then, Blackpool Tower, yeah, 127 years this has been here. Merlin have had it now for quite a few years, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what's going on with the netting and things. They've had it for quite a long time. It was painted a few years ago. We spent, you know, the first sort of part of time we started coming up to Blackpool, it was, you know, all under scaffolding, and it looked a bit of an eyesore while they were repainting it, but it is now fully repainted, fully open, and there it is. So we're standing at 390 feet high as we look over onto Blackpool, and I have to say the views are spectacular. Blackpool's fairly isolated, to be fair, in terms of coming in and out. You've got Fleetwood up the top end, but you're not going to be able to see sort of over that way towards Preston, or even down that way towards Southport. Now, given as well, obviously, that the weather is pretty poor today, to be honest with you, the views are actually still really good. Famous winter gardens down there and the theatre. I love the views. Again, I love being in Blackpool and I love the views from Blackpool, and it's not that windy around here. We'll quickly show you around the front again and the piers, but it does get windy as we come around this corner. So there is the North Pier. Probably the least used pier, I would argue. Walk in, you've got a little bit on the end. As you come around this side, you can see the Central Pier, which is home to the Ferris wheel. Of course, that's one that had the devastating fire last year, but Walter has been replaced now. Matterhorn's back open. Down the bottom you can see the South Pier. South Pier, home to the breakdance, and also the coaster, as well as the kind of bungees as well, and then Blackpool Pleasure Beach in the background. I think we're going to head down and do the glass floor. Of course, not just for the brave, these are for anyone. Here are the glass floors. Oh, get down a bit. So we're about 370 feet in the air, looking down on Blackpool, and of course looking down as well on the comedy carpet. Nice to see you, nice. So a lot of famous names are on the comedy carpet down there. Right at the back here you have a new projection display for the lights, which projects onto the tower. You've got the little walkthrough, you've got some baubles, you've got House of Cards. You actually have quite a lot going on down there, to be honest. But it's the views. It's definitely the views. There's quite a lot of people here. A lot of people braving the floors today. You know, a lot of people don't tend to go on them. Me, I love it. Gives a real good view. You can also see as well the nice new LEDs they've got, which really brighten up during the illuminations. Check out our illuminations video if you want to see that. But I love it here. I love it here in Blackpool. Great views all around.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed your trip to the Blackpool Tower ride. Did you manage to step onto the glass skywalk? We are now heading back to level 6, where you'll exit out to our retail store. Just like the top of the tower, please follow the one-way system. If you have an annual pass, remember to show it at checkout for a 20% discount. And if you have any questions, please see our retail staff, we'll be happy to help. Why not upgrade your tickets to include our Dino Golf? 9 holes for prehistoric fun. Here at the Blackpool Tower, we appreciate all feedback. If you have a spare few minutes, our customer feedback point is located outside the retail shop. Alternatively, visit TripAdvisor to tell us about your day. As you exit this area, back to where you started your experience with us, please continue to follow the one-way system to exit the building. Once again, we hope you've enjoyed your time here at the Blackpool Tower ride, and have a wonderful day.
Now, we did do the VR coaster experience last time, so if you want to see that, head back to last year's vlog where I did that. I actually quite enjoyed it, but not going to do it again this year. I think it's one of those ones once you've done it, to be honest with you. And then you exit downstairs back out into the arcade. So I think you can go up just for the VR experience. I wouldn't say it's that well signposted, to be honest with you. And then yeah, we're going to head out, have a little look over, and give our final thoughts. These are always short, these ones. They're never too long, to be honest with you. They're nice, quick and easy ones for you to watch. A few more frustrations, I think, this time, to be honest with you, but always enjoy the views from the tower ride, to be fair. Back down to nearly ground level, so this is where you come up. You can't go that way now for reasons I'm not overly sure of why, to be honest with you. The ballroom is there, the circus is down that way. So if I had the circus booked, I'd have to leave the tower, come back in to go to the circus, which I don't really understand, to be honest with you. But there we go, that is Blackpool Tower experience. Now there are some frustrations. I know we've been living in COVID times, if you will, but the frustrations are quite high. The queue outside is very disorganised. You don't know, someone had to go at us saying, oh, you're in the queue for the ballroom. While you're in the queue for the ballroom, you should be in the queue for the tower. And when you go look at the sign, it says it's a queue for the circus. So I don't know, we didn't know what was going on. I didn't have a clue what was going on. It all opens up and you can't come in now without a ticket. You used to be able to come in and have a little look around. You used to be able to sort of roam and things. Now I know what you're going to say, but this is obviously operated by Merlin, and Merlin have, let's face it, no restrictions anywhere in any of their theme parks or anything at the moment, where the tower seems to be an exception. And I have to say, it really does ruin the experience. It ruins the experience that we're guided through a one-way system. We're guided through what we just shown there of massive markers on the floor saying keep 2 meters, keep 2 meters, keep 2 meters. You then walk into the cinema area again, which was video beforehand, with please stand on this spot, and then they just pile everyone in, and then there's 25 plus people in the lift. There's signs saying do not crowd the lift, and they do it. Now, I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm double vaccinated. I'm really not that bothered anymore. People have got to move on with life. I get it initially, and I was very much on board with it without getting political about it. And, it's a personal choice to come out now. I just don't think that a tower like this, which is really open, I mean, normally this is buzzing with people around here, absolutely buzzing with people. You can no longer just sort of wander around, have a look. I used to be able to just get my annual pass out, wander into the ballroom, take a few photos, just get the atmosphere for a bit. I've had a book pass, pre-book to come in here still. And I've had a pre-book to go down to the other places that I want to visit. Timetable-wise, it took ages to get upstairs. They haven't got one lift running today as well for some reason. It just seems to be like you can't do anything spontaneous. Now, maybe theme parks and things you wouldn't do spontaneous, but whilst I'm in here, I want to go in the ballroom. I can't go in there. I'm running fairly well on time. I can't go in there, take a picture, just soak up a little bit of the atmosphere and things. I just find it a bit frustrating. I find it a bit frustrating, the standards, the double standards which they're putting out. However, I love the views. I only have to spend 10 minutes upstairs. I love the views. I love going up there. It's a shame I can't go to the top today. It is quite windy up there, in fairness, I'll hand them that. But have you experienced the Blackpool attractions this year? Last year, fully on board with it, right in the middle of the pandemic. I fully get it. This year, sorry, I'm not buying it as much. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. But here's the tower. There's the views. Have you been? Have you been this year? What did you think of the Blackpool Tower? Now, sadly, I'm missing a circus there. I do usually do the circus but I'm missing it today, and I am going to go and do Sea Life and Two Swords. So look out for those vlogs on the channel. But I'd love to hear your feedback. Have you been? What do you think? What do you think of the changes? I don't know. But thanks for joining us here on UK Theme Parks Attraction Vlog. Hope you enjoyed the views. Hope you enjoyed the skywalk. I absolutely love it. But from Blackpool Tower, we'll see you next time.